Okay, we're back and I'm just going to do the second round on top of the flip-flop sole. I just want to show you quickly, if you didn't have the Old Navy flip-flop and you were just marking it, I have a template pattern that's like this, that's not so mangled, that's an even. You can see all my pokes, that you cut it out and all you do is you run it down the side of your flip-flop and then you mark it with your dowel evenly across in the holes so that's even all the way around your flip-flop. So you just keep going and then you move it around your flip-flop. Sorry, like so. Okay? So that's what you do on that if you aren't using the Old Navy flip-flop. Okay, so back to this. We're going to attach our yarn. So we're mocking the other pattern that we went right onto the leather sole. So I'm going to go in right at the middle stitch on the right sole. And I am using the 3.5 hook size because I like the first row to be tighter. And I'm just going to pull through and slip stitch. Let's pull that one. Now I want to try and get these ends and this end in my row here. So I'm going to grab them around with me and crochet in as I go. And all you're doing on this first row is I've got to go back into the first stitch and I'm doing the extended single crochet. So back into the same hole. And we're just grabbing the new yarn, pulling through. Oops. I've already grabbed the wrong yarn, this yarn. Back into the same hole. Yarn over, pull through one stitch, yarn over. And it's this extended single crochet. So we're just gonna go around into this gap. So see this gap here? Underneath, that's the chain one gap. Here, where you're gonna put your extended single crochet. So you gotta do that all the way around the slipper. And as you can tell, I am making these the ends as part of my base row. So I crochet it in as I go. So I don't have the sewing. And you just proceed around and then you continue on with your pattern. If you want a looser sole base, you can see how that's looking. You would just go up a hook size. But I like it to be formed. Just depends on, say someone that had a wide foot, I would go up a hook size. If you're doing a custom. I'm just doing this as I'm talking to you and showing you more extended single crochet. So this is Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick. So I say I'm going here in the middle on that chain one. And I'll show you the inside. See how I've grabbed all that yarn in there and it's nice and clean. And how it sits, it has a nice finish to it. You can see with the edge, that's just a nice looking finish from the inside. This will be hard to see as you come up in the slipper. And then you just proceed on and follow the pattern. So I've tried to give it the same pattern, whether you're using the flip-flop sole or you're using the leather sole. So just be careful marking where you start, and remember there's a right side and a left. So you have to start differently for their left foot. And the main thing is if the objective is because to get to your center here. So it's keeping it center around your toe base back, the pattern. So that was why there's just a one stitch adjustment. But that's the concept if you ever get off or if you're making it into a different flip-flop sole. Sorry, the table's wobbling. What we're trying to do in your counts. So you adjust your counts left and right to get your toe base center, and that's how you do it. So any questions, just send me a message and follow along on the pattern. And there's other videos, but I say the stitches are not that complicated once you've got the base down. Okay, good luck, and message me if you have any questions or concerns.